Hey, what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero, and welcome to another spooky pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building a Snoopy Halloween witch. Now for this pixel, we're going to be using some black, yellow, brown, red, purple, orange, white, and then some sand blocks for the bottom of the broom. Now before we get started, please make sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe if you haven't, go ahead and click that notification bell so you're notified when we post a new video. And now, let's get started. So we're going to begin by placing 15 blocks of our black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 15. Now after a row of 15 black wools on the bottom, what we're going to do next is that we're going to have 3 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. So we have 1, then 2, and 3. Now, after those 3 black wools, we're going to have another diagonal going up and to the left. And then on the right side, we're going to go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then on the left side, we're going to go up by 2 black wools. Then we're going to have 3 black wools going to the left. And on the right, we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the left. Now, every so often, after we build something, I'm going to be taking a step back, allowing you guys to have an opportunity to hit pause, just in case you need a little bit of extra building time. So yeah, feel free to pause it whenever you need to. So now we're going to continue by placing 4 black wools across the top. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to drop down, and below this second block, we're going to go down by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to move on to the left side, and on this second block, we're going to go down by 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we're also going to have 1 black wool on the left side. Now we're going to continue by going up here, and we're going to add 3 black wools going up. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal going up and to the left, and then we're going to have 3 black wools to the left. Then we're going to drop down, and right here we're going to have 3 diagonal black wools going up and to the left, just like that. Then below this black wool on the top here, we're going to place 8 going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Then what we're going to do next is that we're going to grab our red wool, and we're actually going to place a row of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to switch back to our black, and starting right here, we're going to place 7 going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 more black wool right there. What we're going to do next is that we're going to drop down here, and we're going to place 12 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, can I get there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Then we're going to have 1 more black wool on the top left. And now we're going to take a big step back, pause it if you need to. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to go back down to this 15 black wools that we have down here. And what we're going to do is that we're going to skip 2 blocks. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then on the third block, we're going to add 1 black wool. And then we're going to skip another 3. 1, 2, 3, and on the fourth, another black wool. Then on this left side, we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools. And then we're going to have 5 black wools going to the right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then above this black, we're also going to have another 5 going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to drop down, and we're going to have 3 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools. We're also going to add another diagonal right here. So let's go ahead and place that one little block. Now we're going to go to this section. Here, we're going to place 3 black wools like so, and then a diagonal coming up of the top right. And make sure that you never fill in this block, because that block's going to be see-through. As you can tell, we're now making the bottom of our Snoopy Witch Halloween. Still don't know what I'm going to call this pixel art, but this is what we have so far. So let's go to this corner. Now in this corner, we're going to go up by 1 black wool on the left. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going to the left. Then we're going to follow that up by placing 3 diagonal black wools going up and to the left. Then we're going to go up by 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now above this 5 black wools, we're going to place 13 blocks of our black going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So make sure that you guys have those 13 black wools going to the left. So now what we're going to do next is that we're going to start building the broom. We are not going to do the little bushy part of the broom. We're going to save that till the end of the video because it's kind of complicated and I just want to knock out the outline first. So let's do the outline of this hand. So we're going to go down here. We're going to skip a block. And then on the right, we're going to go down by 2. Then below this 2, you're going to place 5 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you're going to skip 2 blocks and add a black wool. Above this black wool, you're going to place 3 black wools going to the left. And then 1 black wool on the left side. Above this black, we're going to add a white and a black. And then to the left of this white, we're going to go up by 3 black wools. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going to the right, right above, like so. With a black wool on this top left, and then we're going to have 1 diagonal black. We're going to go back to this section, and we're going to add 2 black wools going to the right here, so 1, 2. We're going to skip a block and add 1 black wool. And then we're going to add a diagonal black wool. And then here, we're going to go up by 2 black wools on the left side. And then what we're going to do next is that right here, we're going to go up by 19 blocks of our black wool. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then 19 blocks of our black wool going straight up. So make sure you guys have that. Then what we're going to do next is that we're going to need to add 2 black wools on the top going to the right, like so. And then we need to go down by 18. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then 18. After those 18s, we're going to add 1 black wool to the left on the bottom. So now let's take a big step back, pause it if you need to. Like I said before, we're going to do the bushy part of the broom at the end of the video. But for now, make sure that you guys have this for your Halloween witchy Snoopy thing. So let's go ahead and continue. What we're going to do is that on this part, we are going to have 3 black wools going to the left. So here we go. We're going to have 1, 2, 3. With another 3 black wools in the middle going up. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to drop down and have 3 black wools going to the left. And then we're going to have 2 black wools above it going to the left. And then we're going to have 3 diagonal black wools going up and to the left. Then what we're going to do next is that up here, we're going to have another 3 black wools going up on the left side. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going up on the left side. Then here we're going to have 6 black wools going down on the left. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're going to move to the right. We're going to skip a block and we're going to place 2 black wools. We're going to go to the left and starting here, we're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to add a white and then another 4 black wools. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to move to the left. We're going to skip a block. And then above the block that we skip, we are going to go ahead and place 1 black wool. Above this black wool, we're going to add a white. And above this white, we're going to go up by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to go back down here next to this black wool that we placed below the white. And next to it, we're going to go up by 7 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then we're going to go back down here. We're going to skip a block. And then on the second block, we're going to go ahead and add 2 black wools. Then a white. And above this white, we're going to place 3 black wools. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. And then what we're going to need to do next is that we're going to go back up here and we actually need to add 1 more black wool, just like so. And then to the left of this white, we're going to go up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. That's going to be his ear. It's going to look a lot better once we fill it in. So don't worry too much why it looks kind of funky. Now what we're going to do next is that we're going to go up here and we're going to add 2 black wools. 1, 2 on this left side, right next to this 5 black wools going up. Then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. Then we're going to have 4 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to have 3 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to have 6 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to drop down and have 2 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to drop down and have 5 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to drop down and have 2 black wools going to the right. We're going to drop down again and have 2 more black wools going to the right. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. Then we're going to drop down and have 2 black wools going down on the right. Then we're going to drop down and have 4 black wools going down on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to have 3 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Then we're going to have 3 black wools going to the left. Now above this tree, we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools like so, coming from the middle. Now we're actually going to add a white wool. So make sure you add that white wool, because to the left of this white, we're going to place 10 black wools going to the left. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going to the left. Then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the left. We're going to add 1 white wool below the last diagonal block that we placed, because to the left of that white, we're going to add 2 white wools going down. Then we're going to move to the right and have 2 more white wools going down. Then we're going to grab our white and we're going to place 2 white wools here. We're going to switch to our black. And then right here, we're going to place 1, 2, and then 1 block to the left. Below this black wool, we're now going to place 12 blocks going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to go down here, we're going to skip a block, and then we're going to add 4 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go up, and we're going to add 1 black wool. Make sure that you have a gap of 2. Let's go ahead and just fill it in with white. Then we're going to do another 2 white wools with a black. And then another 2 white wools with a black. Let's go ahead and connect these 2 things with 1 black wool here. Now let's take a big step back. He's coming along really nicely. We still have to do the eyes, the end of the broomstick, and the little witchy hat. So make sure you guys have this so far, because we're going to start working on the hat next. So for that hat, we're going to go up here where we have these 2 black wools, because above it, we're going to give a gap of 2, and then above that gap, we're going to have 2 black wools going to the right. This needs to be empty when it's time to fill it in at the end of the video, but I'm going to go ahead and explain it, so don't worry. What we're going to do now is that we're going to drop down and have 6 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to drop down again and we're going to have 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. And then on the top going to the left, we're going to add 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Now after those 4s, we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going to the left. Then we're going to drop down and we're going to have 3 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3. Now above these trees, what we're going to do is that we're going to have 1 black wool in the middle and then a diagonal black wool on each side, like that. Then right here, we're going to add 4 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the top, we're going to add 1 black wool here. Make sure you have a gap of 1. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going to the left on the bottom. So 1 and 2. Then we're going to go up and have 6 black wools going to the left. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Make sure you guys have that. Then we're going to drop down and have 2 black wools going to the left. Then we're going to drop down and have 4 black wools going to the left. Then we're going to drop down and have 3 black wools going to the left. And then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool, and that's going to be the bottom part of his hat. There's a part of his hat that does stick out this way, so that's what we're going to be doing. But first, pause it if you need to. We're going to make the little bird, I think it's Woodstock, that's his name, and then the top of the witch hat coming up in just a second. but let's finish the part of the head that is sticking out. So for that, we're just going to place a gap of 3 random blocks here. So whatever, and then below those 3 empty spaces, we're going to add 1 black wool. So those blocks were just to make sure that we had a gap of 3. Now after we do this black wool, we're going to drop down and have 2 black wools going to the left. And then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going to the left. We're going to drop down and have 2 black wools on the left. And then starting right here, we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. Like so. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going to the right. And 1 diagonal black wool. Now we're going to go back up top to finish the top part of his hat. So for that, you guys see these 3 black wools. Well, now we're going to have 2 black wools going up on the left. Now on this side, we're going to add 7 going up. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to drop back down. We're going to give a gap of 1, and we're going to add 2 black wools to the right. Then we're going to go up and have 5 black wools to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to go up and add 2 black wools to the right. And we're going to do it again. We're going to go up and add 2 black wools to the right. Now we're going to go back to this row of 7. We're going to add 1 black wool on the top on the right side. Then on the left, we're going to drop down and have 2 black wools to the left. Then below that, we're going to have 4 black wools to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have 1 diagonal black wool on the left. On the top, we're going to have 2 black wools going to the right. We're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going up. A diagonal black wool. Then 2 black wools going up. On the top here, we're going to have 2 black wools going to the right. And then we're going to have 8 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. So here we go. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. So make sure you guys have those 8 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. Then over here, we're going to add 3 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. So let's take a big step back. We are almost done. We just have to do Woodstock and then the bushy part of the broom. So for Woodstock, we're going to be using mainly our black and our yellow. So let's get those 2 blocks together. So let's go ahead and grab our yellow wool. And what we're going to do is that right here, we're just going to place 2 yellow wools and then a row of 4 on the top of that. Then we're going to move to the right and we're just going to fill this in with some yellow. Now we're going to go back to our black, and starting in this yellow, we're going to go ahead and place 8 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to go up top. We're going to give a gap of 3. And then on the 4th block, we're going to add 2 black wools, 2 yellows, and 2 black wools. Then we're going to add 1 black wool on the right, and to the right of that black, we're going to add a yellow. Then below this yellow, we're going to place 3 black wools in this shape, and this gap has to be empty. Then we're going to place 1 yellow wool here to the right. And then to the right of this yellow, we need to place 3 diagonal black wools going up and to the left. Then we're going to grab our yellow wool, and right here we're going to add 2 yellow wools going to the right. Then we're going to grab our black, and we're going to add 1 diagonal black wool. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going to the left. Then we're going to add another 2 black wools going to the left, but they need to be connected. Then what we're going to do next is that we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal yellow. To the left of that diagonal yellow, we're going to go up by 2 black wools. Then below those 2 black wools, we need to have 2 diagonal yellow wools. Now we're going to grab our yellow, we're going to go back up here, and we're going to add 2 yellow wools going to the left. And above those 2 yellow wools, we're also going to have another 2 yellow wools going to the left, but they need to be connected. We're going to grab our black, and we're going to place 2 black wools going down here. So we're going to go 1, 2. Then we're going to place a black to the left and a yellow. Then we're going to go down, and on this left side, we're going to have 2 black wools with 1 black wool on the right. Below this black wool, we're going to place 5 black wools to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. 2 black wools going down on the left. 1 diagonal black wool going to the right. And then we're going to have 5 black wools to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. We're going to have a gap of 2 and then a black wool. Then we're going to grab our yellow. We're going to place 1 yellow here with a black on the top, a yellow on the left, and a black on the left. And that's going to be our little Woodstock. Look at him. Look how cute. Now it's time to fill in our Woodstock with some yellow wool. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. And that's what our Woodstock should look like after you fill it in. And he looks so cute. And now what we're going to do is that we're going to fill in the hat. So the bottom of the hat's going to be purple, and then the top's going to be purple, and then the middle stripe is going to be orange. So let's go ahead and fill in that hat with some purple for the bottom, orange for the middle, and then purple on the top. So I'll be back when that's done. And that's what the hat should look like after we fill it in. So now what we're going to fill in next is that we're going to fill in this part of the broomstick with some brown. So I'll be right back. Right, awesome, and that's what the brown for the broomstick should look like. And now we need to do a couple more blocks of detail for Snoopy's face. So for that, we are going to grab our white wool, and with our white wool, we're going to go up here. You guys see this row of 4 black wools going up. Well, now on the second block of those 4 going up, we're going to place 5 white wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then to the left of those 5 white wools, we need to place 6 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With 4 black wools on the top and 4 black wools on the bottom. So make sure you guys have that. Then we're going to go up to this 2 black wools, and we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool on the left. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going down on the left side. And to the right, we're going to make a cube out of 4 white wools. Then we're going to grab our white, we're going to place 1 white wool here, and then to the left of that white, we're going to make a cube out of 4 black wools. Then we're going to have 2 black wools on the left with 1 diagonal black wool, and that's going to be Snoopy's eyes. So he looks so good. I'm really proud. So now it's time to do the little like bushy part of the broom. So that's what we're going to be doing. But for now, make sure you guys have this. Pause it if you need to. If you're good to go, then let's continue. What we're going to do with this broom is that we're going to go down here. We're going to grab our black and we're going to place one diagonal black wool here. So that's going to be our one diagonal. Then we're going to go down and have two black wools going down on the right. Then we're going to have one diagonal. And then we're going to have three black wools going down on the right. So 1, 2, 3. So make sure you guys have this. Then we're going to have two black wools going to the right. And then we're going to have two diagonal black wools. So make sure you guys have this. Pause it if you need to. Now, after all of that, let's take a step back. Pause it if you need to. Alright, awesome. So let's continue. What we're going to do next is that we're going to go up here. And then right here, we need to add 7 black wools going down. So we're going to go 1, delete that block. So 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. And then what we're going to do is that on the right side of those 7, we're going to go down by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to skip a block on the right side, and we're going to go up by 2 black wools. And then a diagonal black wool, so make sure you guys have that. Then what we're going to do next is that since we're down here, we're going to skip 3 blocks. And then, starting on the 4th block, we are going to place 5 diagonal black wools going up and to the left. So we have 1, then 2, 3, 4, and 5. So make sure you guys have those 5 diagonal black wools. Then what we're going to do next is that over here, we are going to skip a block and we're going to add 1 black wool. And then to the left of this black wool, we're going to place 3 black wools, like so. And then 1 diagonal black wool. So I know this part's confusing, but that's just what the broom sticky part's supposed to look like. So we just gotta, tough it out. We're almost there. We did pretty much everything. This is just the last step. And then what we're gonna do next is that, do you guys see this little empty space? We need to add 1 black wool. Then we're gonna skip a block, add a black wool. We're gonna skip a block, and then add another diagonal black wool. So make sure you guys have that on the top. Then what we're going to do next is that we're going to drop down here. And do you guys see this black wool that sticks out of the right of this 7? Well, we're going to go to the other side of the 7. And then starting right here, we're going to go straight down by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1 diagonal to the left. So hopefully that made sense. I know it's confusing because there's like blocks all over the place here. So now let's go back up here where we have this 8. And we're going to add 2 black wools on the left. Then we're going to have 3 black wools going down on the left. Then we're going to have 3 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. And then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. And then 1 diagonal to the left. Now we're going to go back up here. And what we're going to do is that we're going to skip a block right here. We're going to skip a block and we're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to move to the left. We're going to skip a block and we're going to go down by 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then here, we're going to place just a temporary block, and we're going to add 3 black wools going down. And then here, we're going to place another temporary block with 3 black wools surrounding it, like so. And then to the left here, we're going to go down by 5 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to go back up here, and we are going to have 4 diagonal black wools. So we have 1, then 2, 3 and 4. Then we're going to go back to this 5 black wools that are going down, and we're going to add 1 black wool to the left. Then a diagonal black wool. And then 2 black wools on the ground floor going to the left. And now the final step is going to be to fill in our Woody. Not Woody. What's his name? His name is Snoopy. Here's Snoopy with some white wool. And then this part of the broom with some sand. And I'm going to go over it later in the video. But for now, we're just going to go ahead, fill it in with white. And I'll tell you how to fill in the rest with sand. So I'll be right back. Alright, awesome. And that's what Woody should look like after you fill him in with some white wool. So now we're going to focus on filling in all of those empty blocks with sand. And I'm going to just do a couple blocks. So we're going to do 1 on the left side here. And then we're going to do 2 on the right here. And then everything else on the in between those, we're going to go ahead and fill it in with sand. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. And that's what the bottom part of the broom should look like after we fill it in with sand. And I'm so happy I got to teach you guys how to build this witchy Snoopy with a broom. I still have no idea what I'm going to call it in the YouTube like name or whatever. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed building this spooky pit store, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Feel free to leave a comment down below, and we'll see you real soon in the next video.